Let's go on a hike. Let's go to the mountaintops. Let's go see the mountains show off. Let's go see where angels learn to fly. Let's go on.
Fancy Pants and Curious George. This is day 33. It is almost 6 a.m. My plan was to be on trail by 6. It is still really dark out, so it'll be slow going for a while, and I doubt I'll be taking many pictures or doing any videos. But I have a couple of plans today. First one is to make it to Spring Creek Shelter, which is only 5.6 miles, I believe. And depending on what time I get there and how I feel when I get there will determine whether or not I push on for an additional 10 miles. I know that's that's a big plan. But I felt really good yesterday, and I'm hoping I'm going to feel the same way today. So it would be awesome to be able to be back in Cave Spring, and then I may even take a 0 day tomorrow and do the road walk on Tuesday, or do the road walk tomorrow and take a 0 day before I head out for good. So a couple of things just floating around. We'll see what happens. Had a good night's sleep last night, except for the time when an ATV came pretty close, and it was around 1:45 in the morning, but I fell back asleep and I really didn't notice them much after that. So I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to wrap things up, and we'll check in with y'all later. What you're about to see is a montage of some pictures I took while climbing up to the ridge after leaving Hawkins Hollow shelter. Absolutely amazing. Enjoy it. The sun just popped up over the horizon. Man, this is gorgeous. I said I wasn't going to stop and video and take a lot of pictures because I wanted to do the miles, but how can you not stop for this? This is just amazing. Not even up that high. We're not even at 2,000 feet. I want to say it's probably around 1,600. Magical. So I noticed this rock laying on the ground by the side of the trail, and it almost looked like it was a volcanic rock or something. I wish I could have taken it with me. Fancy Pants and Curious George coming at ya. My time has changed back into Georgia, although I've not crossed the state line yet. I thought this was the McGee Memorial, but it's not. It's still another 1.7 miles, but the view here is amazing. I'm going to turn the camera around just so you guys can see. There used to be a flag on that pole. I'm not sure what happened to it. I ran into these two gentlemen who are trail maintainers, and they actually know Julie in Cave Spring, the trail friend that I'm staying with. Fancy Pants and Curious George checking in. So the big climb of the day is over, and we are on the downside. We're less than a mile away from the Alabama-Georgia state line. Woo-hoo! So that's kind of fun. And less than 2 miles away from the shelter. I have not yet decided whether or not I'm going to stay there tonight or continue on. So I'm going to wait and see what time it is. And the other thing that may influence my decision is the fact that I'm losing an hour. So even though I know I could probably go further, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. So I'll just film for a little bit. Lots of dry leaves. Beautiful, beautiful day. I've stopped, I think, a total of 3 times, maybe even 4, to either put clothes on or take them off. It's like I can't seem to get my layers regulated today. But right now, it's really nice. Hiking down the sunny side of the ridge. And it's gonna warm up today, I think. I'll check back in with you guys later. Do you see what I see up in the distance? I'll walk for just a little bit on the trail. I don't know if you can, but I can see it. I see a couple of flags waving, which means we are almost at the border. Yay! I'll pause it until we get up there. Woohoo! Crunch, crunch, crunch. Whoa. It's fun to mark the milestones, but I'm not going to lie when I say that I'm a little sad to be leaving Alabama. Alabama's a beautiful state, and I've had some tough days, but I've also had some amazing views and amazing memories. And crossing into Georgia just makes me realize there's many more of those to come. Here we are, George. We're crossing back into Georgia. Woohoo! Celebrate. All right, here's the sign. Here's the step. And we're back in Georgia. It's official. And there's Alabama going the other way. Neat. There she is, off to the right. That is Spring Creek Shelter. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay put because of the time change. At my speed, I would have probably 6 hours left of hiking, and it's going to be dark or getting close to dark. So there's really, as much as I like the sound of saying I did 15 miles, there's really no reason for me to push and do it. I've had 2 good days of hiking with my ankle, so I think I'm just gonna take that and do some forest bathing for the afternoon. I'm not sure where the trail went. That's weird. I'll have to figure out where it picks up. Well, maybe it's here. Anyway, I stayed here once before when I hiked a couple years ago. It's a nice shelter. Maybe I'll try to collect some wood, make a fire. We'll see. So here's a view from the front. All the shelters are pretty similar. 3-sided structures. Spring Creek looks like it's a little, maybe not as wide, but it goes back deeper than some of them. And nice little fire pit over there. So yeah, I'm going to relax, have a snack, and probably hop on later. It's actually it for the day. I decided not to do any more videos, just spent the afternoon relaxing.